Hey, this is Keith, host of Sports Vibes TV, and I'm coming at you with another Knicks video. If you're new to the channel, or if you're into Knicks videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping Knicks videos 3 to 4 times a week, and once we get to the off season, I'm going to increase that to a Knicks video every day, just to make sure you guys get all the news and rumors. So with that being said, let's actually get into today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at a Mike Conley trade. I actually did a video a few days ago. I'll link it up at top. And in that video, we basically went over 3 scenarios in which the Knicks could bring in an elite point guard. So, well, Bradley Beal was a shooting guard, but that's neither here nor there. So in this video, we're going to look at how the Knicks could potentially bring in Mike Conley. And I like the Mike Conley trade because if you actually look at his contract, it's an expiring contract. There's only 1 more year at the end of this year. And, you know, he'll only be here for 1 year. He won't tie up our cap space. So when 2021 comes around, if Leon Rose decides he's going to dip into free agency, we'll still have that flexibility. And that's very, very important. The ability to still have the funds and the cap space to go and acquire a marquee talent. And I think with the CP3 trade that a lot of people want or are interested in, that kind of hinders us because he has a very, very big contract. He's making about 40 some odd mil for the next 2 or 3 years. And here with Conley, after next year, we can cut ties with him or we can maybe extend him for a smaller cap amount. So what I'm going to do is have you guys look down here. For the basis of this trade, we have to make sure we get the cap figures close enough. And Conley is making 34 mil. So we have to look here and see who is going to get us close enough to allow us to get that trade through successfully. So, of course, mandatory, got to include Julius Randle. He has to go. Sorry, you know, it was a nice year, but see ya. Then we're also going to include Wayne Ellington. He's not necessarily a piece that's really key to our future. He's also an expiring contract, so he can go to Utah. Maybe he can shoot, maybe be a little 3-and-D wing for them, and then they can get rid of him. So we're going to trade him to the Jazz. And now we took away Mike Conley, who was the starting point guard for the Jazz. And we're going to give them someone who can maybe be a backup to whoever they get to replace Conley. And that'll be Elfrid Payton. So right now the money adds up. So we're going to go over to the Jazz. I already picked them. Here we go. And then there go the 3 players we're going to be sending from the Knicks. And then we're going to go to Mike Conley, trade to the Knicks. And then let's actually see if this goes through. I don't want to just talk to you about things that could potentially happen. I want to give you guys realistic scenarios and let you guys, you know, let me know how you feel or how you would feel if that trade were to go through. So let's go. Try trade. Boom. Success. And I think immediately the Knicks get back a very veteran point guard that maybe not upper echelon anymore, even though I don't think he was ever a top 5 point guard, but at least he's a respectable point guard and he can manage a team. Right now, the Knicks have, you know, we haven't had a point guard that can actually control or manage a team since what, Jason Kidd, and now it's what, 2015, and it's 2020. So to get a veteran point guard like Conley that can manage the game would be, you know, key to the development of our younger players. And that's what I like mostly about the trade. The fact that he's a veteran point guard and also that he's only going to be here for 1 year. And it's a high cap figure, but I don't think any of us necessarily think the Knicks are going to be a championship contender. So if we have a lot of our cap tied to a point guard that's going to help in our developmental process, I think that's the most important. So you guys let me know. Drop in the comments. Would you like this trade or would you see or prefer any other players added? And if I can, you know, if you guys let me know who you wanted included, I'll see if I can shoot another video and see if that trade will go through for you guys. So once again, I'm Keith, host of Sports Vibes TV, and I'm out.